So I had to come back.
remarkable assembly of heroic men and women in the units that they performed in. I've written about it here in my most recent book, Remember Us, and it includes some of the
Because I saw
units,
something
101st Airborne, 82nd Airborne.
that I just have to point
I talk
out.
about some of those
I just have to
soldiers in
point
that
this
book.
out.
But also, we're focused on some of the, I don't know, more glamorous units, but we're not talking as much about some of the other service units which are critical to the function of these combat soldiers. I'm speaking about quartermaster troops that moved supplies and also dug the graves.
And I'm
for
talking about
Americans.
precision.
I speak about the grave registration units that always made
I'm talking
certain
about
and
unity.
extraordinary links to make sure every single American was found.
I'm talking
and
about
was
being in
honored,
step,
buried properly, and returned to their
in
families
stride,
in one of our overseas cemeteries.
equally yoked.
Of course, the Army clergy. These are all critical units, and I think a lot about those 400,000.
There are some things that I see
Cemetery up there on the hill, looking down
the
on
presentation. Okay.
And what do you think it means for morale and messaging?
But what
Your book,
really
movie
lies
made from it
beneath
has impacted millions of Americans,
is the
sir.
question. See, what they're
Truly,
selling,
what is this parade? What kind of impact will this have on generations to come?
just some Bible salesmanship.
Well, you mentioned earlier that we don't teach some of these things in school, and that's true. What we really don't teach is that freedom's not free, and we don't.
But we're gonna see
speak about the
something
men
in
and
a
women
second.
whose
I just have a
lives
feeling
freedom that we've all inherited. Everyone who was born in this country that's not in
there will be some
military
troops
service
come through.
has been given a gift, and it's an extraordinary and precious gift. And we're learning now in the world today, how easy it is to lose that, and how difficult it is.
And I want to see if they're going to
During World War
be
II, we had men and women, bondage men,
the precision type, fighter type cats that we would want to see our soldiers to be.
Conquerors always kept these things, but because of great leaders, General Marshall, General Eisenhower, the leadership.
I remember growing up, the prisoners, we used to have a parade where I was from. And they used to have a team of prisoners that would come through, and they would march, and they would be the most precise, the most precision, the most, the strongest part of the entire parade. And they were prisoners. And they were the highlight of the parade. Everybody in step.
And the extraordinary effort that the quartermaster troops and the grave registration troops went to.
We can't get our military to be that same way.
Single American to either their family.
I don't want to see these young men just walking down the avenue, right?
Remarkably difficult and prolonged effort that will leave every
They should be in step. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Uniform that are so dedicated to our country.
That does not
just great comments from you, brother.
promote strength to me. God bless you, young man.
Thank you very much.
Well, he was incredible, and I'm so grateful for his point that we don't teach that freedom.
But
isn't freedom,
everybody
right?
is just, they step in the same way, but they're not precise.
We see you, and we thank you. And to your point earlier about the suicide rate, it will also help draw attention to the
they're marching
that these men and women so richly deserve.
You know what I love about today as well? We've seen this, and this
look,
the faces that we're
look at the
right
line.
now, we typically see these stern faces. But
look at the line.
This day, we've seen smiles as well.
If you was in North Korea or Russia or any of the countries who Donald Trump is trying to mimic, bro, they're laughing at you, dude.
That's absolutely right. And now, guys,
You got a big ass county fair parade.
Well, it's a very exciting crowd, Emily. As you can see, thousands behind me are lined up. Those who can't watch.
I knew it had to be that moment to come.
Get the benefit of watching on some big screens. Can hear the narration. They love the flyover. We saw Huey's flyover.
Well, I didn't see a flyover. Did y'all see a flyover?
Cobras. We also saw a B-25 with the Mitchell bomber from the Doolittle range. Some P-51 Mustangs.
Oh, he said they canceled the F-22s. Oh, he slipped that in. Y'all didn't hear that, did you?
For people to enjoy here on the mall, people having a good time. Also to honor those Army units.
What happened to the fast flyover, the power? Oh, man.
Dating back to 1917, we saw
They're going to be laughing at us around the world.
American Revolution to the
$40 million, man.
Korea, Vietnam. It's just
For
been
the
incredible
million.
for people to see here, and the rain, as you can see, has largely held off, which is good. We're a few hours
That
away.
gotta be one of the
We're
most
about an hour
expensive
away from President
birthdays
Trump
ever.
speaking. But people have enjoyed themselves. They really enjoyed
Paid
seeing
for by the
all
American
the
tax
soldiers,
dollars.
seeing Army Mike. We saw those M1 Abrams
Hey
tanks coming
man,
in,
I'm just
hurtling down
saying.
the
Don't be
Constant
mad at
Shadow
me
Lane at
because
70 tons.
I'm just calling this shit as it is,
M109
man.
self-propelled howitzers.
Don't be mad at me.
It's been great, and the period, the costumes,
And I'm watching Fox News, so you know, I'm trying to take y'all perspective.
World War II attire, 101st Airborne, of course, their service in Vietnam.
Cause y'all be on some bullshit, man. Fox News, y'all be on some bullshit. I used to watch y'all back in the day.
Vietnam War, and just I think from a history perspective, Emily, for people to sit here and
But y'all just turned into a propaganda machine, man. It's painful to watch y'all, man. Look at this. So this is our big strong troop, right? There's a whole bunch of them. We got we quantity strong like a motherfucker.
Parachuting into the ellipse. I know you like that, Emily and Lawrence.
How is that shit?
Look, if you can stand by, let's listen to some of this sound right here.
You know, as a presentation on a parade, a so-called parade. Look, everybody out of step. Ain't nobody in step. You got cats they skipping, trying to get back in step. What the fuck is that? Nigga, I used to do that shit in band, high school band.
To show America's military might, they have one purpose: to deter war and, if ordered, defeat the enemies of the United States of America.
Yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of motherfuckers, man. But there's no look, man. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you go look at all those foreign countries who have these type of celebrations or parades or whatever you want to call them, birthday party. It looks completely different. The people, their horses, I mean, everything is precision. This dude is I just like to see all of this in front of me, recognizing me. Fuck America.
Absolutely incredible, Lawrence. And now let's bring in retired Army Lieutenant
Oh, man.
of Crisis of the House.
I just had to capture that. I had to capture that,
Sir,
man.
what are your
So
thoughts as you
anyway,
watch this historic evening unfold?
we'll see what goes
Why did this has come off? You know that there was all this
in a minute.
hesitation and all this